Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
And that breaking news is happening near Metro Airport, where several people are trapped after a violent crash.
Tim Pamplin is on the scene for us tonight with the night cam.
An awful scene here in Huron Township, Middlebelt and Sibley. There you see one of the victims being put in the ambulance. A fiery crash on Sibley Road, just east of Middlebelt. That's about 4 or 5 miles south of Metro Airport. 3 vehicles involved, one down in a ditch. Now, as I pan around here, that is Sibley Road off down in that direction. Again, medics are working on someone inside that vehicle, which is in that ditch on Sibley Road there. Again, it's Sibley and Middlebelt, Huron Township, Romulus border. A very serious collision, multiple injuries. I'm hearing people were trapped inside that burning vehicle. We're waiting for an update from the chief out here. We'll have much more coming up. That is the scene right now in Huron Township with the night cam. Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
Okay, Tim, thank you. More than a dozen people who were inside Zorba's Coney Island on January 1st will never forget how they started 2022.
Boy, they sure won't. A car came barreling into the restaurant, and our Victor Williams has a closer look tonight at the damage and why things weren't worse than they were that night.
Well, this is our first time taking a look at the inside of Zorba's Coney Island after that car came crashing through this business shortly after New Year's Day. Take a look at all of the damage all throughout this door, bent up, as well as the counter pushed all the way back. This huge brick slab that you see right here nearly trapped a woman.
All those people in this lobby could have got killed.
2022 really started with a bang, just not the kind Zorba's Coney Island owner Donna wanted while ringing in the new year.
There was so much smoke and dust. I didn't think truck, car. I thought gas explosion.
13 people were inside the restaurant when an SUV came crashing into the side of the building. Donna's main concern was helping a 20-year-old woman whose foot was trapped by a slab of bricks.
This big chunk was standing on top of where you put your feet under the counter on both sides. Because if this whole thing fell on her, it would have literally crushed her leg.
Employees worked to get past the door stuck in the opposite direction in which it opens, and after everyone joins in to help, the victim is able to walk on her own 2 feet as she's laid down in the back and comforted by Donna. The two in the SUV take off when the passenger hops in the driver's seat. Donna even says they were regular customers, likely under the influence.
They need some kind of harsh punishment to make an example for other people to think twice before you go behind a wheel and drive drunk.
And while we await official charges for the 2 arrested in the SUV, the restaurant is literally having to put together the pieces once again. It's a miracle that no one was hurt in this entire situation. Take a look at how narrow this space has become because of that impact. I'm told that 7 employees were back here when all of this took place. On the east side, Victor Williams, Local 4.
Thanks, Victor. Now to the coronavirus, as the U.S. urges booster shots for everyone 12 and older to fight the Omicron variant.
Tonight, the CDC signed off on giving 12 to 15-year-olds the Pfizer booster at least 5 months after their second dose. This comes as Michigan reports 27,346 cases over the past 2 days. It's an average of 13,600, which is the highest daily average since the start of the pandemic. And we have lost another 277 lives. Today, Governor Whitmer tested negative for COVID again after her husband tested positive this week. And the city of Detroit is opening 2 rapid testing centers so you can get your COVID results the same day.
One of the sites is the Joseph Walker Williams Rec Center that's on Rosa Parks north of Grand Boulevard. It's where we've been operating since we shut down the state fairgrounds a year or so ago. We have now opened up a second site. What we all used to call the TCF Center has been renamed Huntington Place.
Both sites are taking 1,000 appointments each day. You can schedule an appointment by calling 313-230-0505.
All right, let's turn now to the forecast with one of the coldest nights of the season.
Yeah, and we're going to be waking up to some wind chills. Paul, how bad are they going to be?
It's going to be pretty chilly tomorrow morning. I'll show you those numbers in a second. First of all, I want to show you that the snow that we had earlier over the northern half of the area, that's pretty much gone away. There might be a couple of flurries up there, but really no big deal. So temperatures right now are in the teens in many areas, but we expect it to drop into the teens. Wind chills are near or a little bit below zero. So the way the wind chills are going to progress through the night, they're actually going to come up a bit. So by 8 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be single digits. And then by the end of the afternoon, when you come home from work, looks like it's going to be probably low teens in many areas, maybe 10 in some of the coldest areas. So for the kids at the bus stop, actual temperatures in the teens, but the wind chills will be single digits tomorrow morning. Afternoon bus stop, there could be some snow showers around. Wind chill will be in those low teens. We'll talk more about the snow probabilities tomorrow coming up in just a few minutes, guys.
All right, Paul. A flurry of congressional political moves in the last 48 hours means if Michigan's newly drawn congressional maps stand, and that is a big if, there's a Metro Detroit congressional district that's going to be up for grabs. Mara McDonald live downtown tonight. Mara, I'll bet the political strategists find this whole situation just fascinating.
Well, I believe one of them referred to it as the gold rush has begun. And if you heard a buzzing sound in Detroit today, it was the political class on the phone calling around to see who's going to run in the 13th congressional district. First, Brenda Lawrence decided she would retire rather than run in the newly redrawn 12th congressional district. Today, Rashida Tlaib announced she's moving from the 13th congressional district to run in the 12th.
About 2/3 of my residents are in the newly drawn 12th congressional district. Because of the redistricting process, of course, many of our communities got split up. And, I want to continue the work I started in the past 4 years.
Had Tlaib stayed in the 13th, she would have faced Shri Thanadar, who may have lost his gubernatorial bid, but is currently a state rep from Detroit and one who can self-fund with deep pockets. He says he's in for the race in the 13th.
Looks like a good day for Shri Thanadar to me. I mean, he ran off an incumbent member of Congress, and Rashida Tlaib, she's looking for a new home now. He hasn't. So he's had a big day already.
Thanadar has money and name ID, but phone lines across Detroit have been ringing with potential challengers. Former state rep and current Detroit School Board member Sherry Gay Dagnogo is considering running in either the 12th or the 13th, but tells me tonight she will run. Others floating in the ether as possibilities. Former state representative Brian Banks, who represented a good portion of that district when he was in the state house. Former Detroit Police Chief Ralph Godbee's name is being tossed around. But all of this presumes that these new maps will withstand legal challenges, something that tonight is far from clear.
I think we're going to have a whole nother round of this, of politicians playing, musical chairs with their residencies, and they're going to have to walk back some of these comments about their love for these new communities.
Back here live, the names you hear tonight, that's just the beginning. Expect to hear a whole lot more floating in the mix, I'd say in the next 24 to 48 hours. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Something tells me the full screens we're going to need on election night are going to be quite lengthy. Mara, thank you.
Oxford Community Schools revealing a gradual plan to get high school students back in class more than a month after a shooting left 4 students dead. High school students will be sharing the middle school building as part of an alternative hybrid schedule. That schedule starts next Monday, January 10th through January 21st. The district hopes the high school will be ready to reopen the week of January 24th. At a telephone town hall meeting tonight, school officials addressed school safety.
Safety is our top priority. It's going to continue to be our top priority. We're going to respond to any reports of threats, weapons, or inappropriate images or language now in accordance with our school policies and current state law. We're going to be involving mental health experts and law enforcement when appropriate, and those consequences could include removal from school.
There will be 3 open house opportunities for families to see the new changes at the high school before it reopens.
Tomorrow marks 1 year since the U.S. Capitol turned into a war zone as rioters tried to disrupt the presidential vote count.
The FBI is still trying to identify people who stormed the building, becoming the largest investigation in its history. Attorney General Merrick Garland says in the past year, 725 people have been arrested, charged, or convicted. The department is still searching for 350 others involved in the insurrection. The investigation has involved more than 20,000 hours of video. AG Garland vowed today the Justice Department is committed to holding anyone accountable at any level who was criminally responsible for the riot.
In a democracy, people vote, argue, and debate, often vociferously, in order to achieve the policy outcomes they desire. But in a democracy, people must not employ violence or unlawful threats of violence to affect that outcome.
Congresswoman Debbie Dingell was inside the House chambers when rioters stormed the Capitol building. She'll join Local 4 News today to reflect on the one-year anniversary of the insurrection. That's tomorrow morning at 6:30. All right, time now to get out those Powerball tickets. Tonight's jackpot worth $630 million.
I think people are like, shouldn't this been the lead story? That is a cash option, by the way, of $448 million, but that's putting the cart before the horse. Let's get to those winning numbers. Get your tickets out. Here they are: 6, 14, 25, 33, 46, with the Powerball lucky number 17. The power play number, by the way, 2X. Good luck. I hope you hit a few of those.
All right. Well, still to come, a local Amazon driver is carjacked while making deliveries.
How many packages the thief was able to drive off with.
And customers dine and dash after eating lobster. What happened when the restaurant's manager tried to stop them?
But first, the CDC addressing the confusion about rapid tests and how long you should isolate if you get COVID. Dr. McGeorge with the agency's new message to Americans next.